Alright, hi guys. This should be it. This is going to be the last part of my Need for Speed High Stakes stream here on the Need for Speed-a-Thon. And I'm going to apologize up front. This isn't going to be as long of a stream today. I got some stuff I have to do on later tonight. I'm going to actually be viewing an apartment, and thankfully this time it's not a scam. It's a real one. So I'm going to take the chance to go take a look at it and see if it would be something I would probably be interested in claiming. So that's what we're gonna do. But you know, I'm still at least here for a few hours. That's gonna be so the viewing's at 5, and it's currently just a little past 2. So we'll still be able to at least get about 2.5 hours in. So that should still be all right, I think. But yeah, what else? This thing will probably not take that long, anyways. But you know, I'll probably try to spend the time a little bit doing a couple other things. I think I'm still currently alone on the street on the what is it? Why can't I get the word out? On the Discord. That's it. But you know, for now at least, this should do okay. So I see Emmanuel's posted something about the final tournament, which to be fair, this is. And I guess speaking, I shall be received person.
Hello.
Hello. Actually, it's interesting. I actually heard the sound, and I'm on stream. Did it not put me on streamer mode? No, it didn't. It didn't put me on streamer mode. I don't think it thinks I'm streaming, even though I am. That's weird. Okay, that's a bit odd. So I'm gonna set that to enable streamer mode for some reason. Okay, now that I've done that, it actually says that I'm streaming. Good. So yeah, I don't know if you've heard me talking through the first bit of that Predator, but like I said, it's not.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. All right, good. I don't have to repeat myself then. So yeah, an 8-track tournament, the final championship in the game, and thankfully only 4 laps per race, not 8. And there's not even an entry fee. We can just run as is. A pretty large prize for winning. You get a hefty $2 million. And so yeah, let's just jump right into that. Yep, again, entry fee $0.
Did you already finish the other tournament?
Sorry?
The other tournaments, you already finished them?
Yes.
Oh wow. Did you stream yesterday?
I was streaming this Wednesday, yeah.
But you probably continued it for a bit then.
Oh, I forgot to fix the damage of the car. I'm gonna want to do that.
Must have been a long sitting then with the 8 laps track tournament.
Yeah, that one was a bit lengthy to say the least. In fact, I'm gonna just check my Discord volume. I think my Discord's a little bit too low. It's not your fault. I think it's just mine. But yeah, I'm gonna close that one up. Matt J got back to me. He's thankfully received my script being narrated out for him. Oh no, it isn't too low. Okay, that's fine. I can just raise you up a little bit, and then you should be okay. There we go. Anyways, now that I've got that fixed and now that the car is properly repaired, now we can actually get started with the last tournament in the game. So hooray. So yeah, we just have a 3 opponents, one of them in a bonus Porsche, the other in a CLK GTR, and one last one in a F1 GTR. So I guess these are going to be like the hardest 3. We got See You Later, Ace, and Go for Gold. And so I'm going to
you just smashed into Ace.
I don't know if I'm going to take a little bit trying to get used to driving the McLaren in the snow. There is definitely a noted loss of grip, those icy roads and everything. But at least it's still a lot better than the goddamn Diablo. So, oh god. because just driving the Diablo in the snow is the worst. I really should have not done that, but I don't think with my brain. I just think with my mind. Well, the good thing is I am gaining up to go for gold here, so that's fine. And take the shortcut, because I'm a sneaky bastard. And because it'll easily get me ahead of go for gold, and I'll probably be able to hold on to it unless I keep making a bunch of stupid mistakes. But I expect I should be all right. Oh boy. Okay. So yeah, it was just a little bit of a slippery stir, I guess. Some fender bendering and everything. Just a tiny bit there, but it's going okay now for the most part.
Oh yeah, the hardest difficult, the hardest championship.
Well, right now I'm in my lead ever since I took that shortcut.
The McLaren was also the good choice.
Well, I knew from the get-go the McLaren was in terms of AAA, the McLaren's the better of the two out of the two between the McLaren and the Mercedes. So I knew if I chose the McLaren, I would be in better shape.
Well, at least you didn't take the La Nina. Dear God, that car.
That would have been that would have been a very, very bad idea.
Yeah, that would have been a very, very bad mistake.
Yep. Thankfully, though, I didn't do that. Yeah, I'm looking forward though later on tonight to actually look at a apartment that's not a false scam for once.
Oh, you're going to look at another apartment?
I think the game is louder than my voice. Is it? Let me see. I can fix that.
Maybe a little bit.
No wonder why I thought it was quiet at first, because I didn't have my volume switch all the way up. So yeah, let me fix that. There we go. It should be okay. Apologize for that. Should be okay now.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, I guess I keep forgetting that for whatever reason, high stakes always readjust the volume, so I can't, even if I try to manually change it through the volume mixer, if I close the game and open it back up, it just goes back to default max volume. So I got.
Oh yeah, that's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but this tournament probably won't take you so long. Will you immediately start streaming Porsche Unleashed, or?
No, not today. I don't even know if the game is gonna still work right now, so.
Oh yeah, that's a bitch to get it run. That's true.
So I'm gonna take the chance to during the weekend to get it working, if I can. This popcorn isn't as good as I remember. That's unfortunate. And then I nearly bite my tongue. That's not fun.
No, that's...
Yeah,
you're gonna need that.
I mean, it's just dented. It's fine.
You still have the spoiler of the car, so that's good.
What, can a spoiler actually come off this?
That's a good question. I don't even know.
I know it can in the PlayStation version, but not on. I don't know about PC. Also, when you're one of only 2 people actually streaming NFS in the NFS community, way to go. How many people are streaming that are in the NFS community? By that, you mean there are others streaming not NFS, of course. Good, of course, as I expected. Well, I can't actually... Well, there's only one problem with that link, Angel. I can't actually click on it right now.
Oh, that's the other one? Let me check. Okay, yeah, that's you.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
Okay, so there's someone streaming Underground 2, apparently. And that's it? Yep.
Okay, 3 people, apparently. Oh, my bad. It's kind of his fault for trying to turn in there, though, to be fair.
Oh, he has a clear gold written in his nickname.
Yeah, I'm kind of screwing up too much here. So not really proud of that. One's on PUBG, one's on COD, one's on CS:GO. Well done. Man, why does it have to be basic bitch shooters? Well, there is a good reason for that, Angel. It's because it's the popular games. Man, when I tried this popcorn before, I remember thinking it was pretty good. I'm trying it now, and it's like, not really digging it all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. You're one to talk, having more views than anyone else in the computer. Well, good. If it's the NFS, if it's the Need for Speed community, I better damn well be the most popular one. If we've got a bunch of people just playing generic shooty games. Oh yeah, everyone plays the popular games because sponsors. And then there's me, just like I play what I like. How's it rude when I'm playing, when it's a good thing that someone who's, you know, the most popular one is someone actually playing a Need for Speed game, so it actually makes sense within the community. Ah, it's fucking wall. Oh, okay, now this guy just being a bitch. Oh, of course, honk at me, asshole. I wanna spin you out again just for that. Well, you could just have a hit to the side then, maybe instead. How about that? Just have one of those instead. Okay, this time I didn't actually bonk into anything there, so that's good. It could be burnout if I make it burnout though. That's the thing. You just gotta believe. Oh god. Jesus Christ, my car is so dinged up that it's hard for me to even hold on to this right now. Because he's catching up so much because he doesn't have all the damage.
Oh yeah, damage model is already in the yellows.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's possible to get 100% damage.
I'm sure if you tried hard enough.
Oh, believe me, I tried. I think one time I just loaded up the game and chose Kinnick Park and let me just hit by the train all the time. Wouldn't go up to 100%. I guess somewhere in the 60s or so.
There we go. I at least held on for it, so that's fine.
Great finish.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I remember when I sampled this before. I thought this popcorn was fine. I bought a bag today and I'm trying it now. Just I don't know. I'm not sold on it personally.
All right, Rocky Pass, Aquatica, Summit. Oh dear lord.
Mm-hmm.
How was 8 rounds of Summit? That must have been horrible.
I survived at least. Okay, well all right. Well, this time there's no like weather going on, so this should be all right.
Oh yeah, that's not so bad.
Oh god, that was close. That could have been bad, but could have been is the key word and not was. Oh damn it.
It's all in the details of the keywords. Could have been.
I deserved that again.
All right.
Ah!
Ooh. That's also a way to take a corner.
It's not a recommended way to take it, smacking into walls like that. Oh, for God's sakes! Oh boy, he remembered.
Well, what did he remember?
Come on, I take that little shortcut and it just flips my car. Oh yeah, the affiliate status. Yes, that's right. This is my first stream as an affiliate. That is correct.
Yeah, congratulations.
Hey, it did it. That did the thing. But that's good because you know that's something that was something I was wanting to actually hit. So. Oh, that was a thing there. It's a good thing that Mercedes has seen better days because he's scraping, so it's not doing as well.
Oh yeah. Well, you caught up to him very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Got my lead back before the end of the lap at least. Of course, now I'm scraping because of that jump.
Oh, that's also a shortcut. You can go over the hill.
Oh Jesus! Better be careful. I mean, I don't regret anything after of that stream either, just simply because of all the Wikipedia pages at the end. Because everyone's just hijacking the Wikipedia pages. just going after like the stuff like A Way Out and Brothers and Horizon Zero Dawn and Hideo Kojima and whatnot. I still think one of the more amusing ones was just like the one for what I think it was for Horizon. It was either Horizon or for Brothers. Someone just posted the entire Wikipedia page of Kevin Nash on there and just posted it below it. I found that amusing.
Have you played it, Horizon?
And then there was someone, no, I haven't. And then there was someone who on the A Way Out page just posted about the country of Norway. It's just stuff. It was just really amusing to me. Well, Sal, he was probably drunk. I would expect that was probably why he did that. I mean, he sounded drunk too. Like, he honestly just sounded it.
He probably was.
I think Joseph was still the best part of the entire thing, in my opinion. Just... Alright, well... I think now that I've mostly gotten away from everybody, it's going better. Oh! No, that's fine. Just a bit... Oh, god damn it. Yes, a link I cannot clink. Hang on. A link I cannot clink. I think that's what I just said. No, let me try that again. A link I cannot click.
Also known as a unclickable link.
No, it's a clickable link. I just can't click it right now because I'm a bit busy.
Well, you could pause the game.
Yeah, but I have to Alt-Tab out just to see it. Jesus, go for gold. Go is really is trying to be the go for gold person because he's already caught back up to ace after earlier, and it's just now right in front of him. And then see you later is just, well,
yeah.
He chose the wrong car.
Well, he's just doing. He's just joining for funsies.
Yeah, I guess
What
so.
is it? Playing is more important than winning. That's his motto.
That's a motto for losers, though.
Well, that's why he's in last place.
Exactly. Person in the background.
Well, person in the background.
I heard someone.
Oh yeah. That is probably my girlfriend on the couch that you're hearing. We have a cat and she is really stupid and she always sort of sits on stuff almost ready to fall over. So my girl always tries to warn the cat. You're gonna fall over, you're gonna... Ah, there you go.
It's a very tipsy cat you must have.
Yes, we do.
I want to see it whoop some Porsche Lamborghini ass. What, Celine 1? Yeah, that would be interesting. Or the S1, as I just call it. I don't even call it the Celine 1, it's the Celine S1. It's ingrained in my head to say it like that. Alright. And there we go. Best slap at the end. That's nice. Oh boy, time for Aquatica. Yeah, you know what? I'll be right back real quick. I'm gonna grab a thing, because... Ugh. Sorry about that.
I'm obliged to tell you you should mute the mic next time.
Yeah, that... I'll probably just edit that out
Probably.
when I post the archive on YouTube. She's just talking to me because I was just informing my stepmother about what I had found, just to let her know about it.
And? Was it a good find, or?
I'll have to find out when I go tonight.
Always a surprise.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, I personally think it will be, because it's at a decent location. In fact, whereas most other ones are downtown in Hamilton, this one is just a little. Is just about. It's about like. It's just a little bit away. It's like about 15-20 minutes away from where I am right now. Maybe, like, you know, somewhere around 20 to 30 minutes. About, I think.
Ah, okay.
And that's walking distance, mind you.
So, but you don't want to be in the downtown then?
I'm starting to really. Well, I personally wouldn't mind. Doesn't matter for me, as long as I'm in a good spot. That's all that matters. Because to me, I personally have no major preference.
But it's probably more difficult to find something downtown that suits your needs, I guess.
A lot of the more affordable ones in my range are actually downtown.
Oh, really?
It's the more quieter areas that are more expensive, because I think more people desire those ones because they'll be, you know, more, you know, quieter, and then, you know, more, or like, you know, looks more upbeat and looks more fancier. And whilst I wouldn't mind something fancy, it's not a huge necessity for me. I'm more of a, you know, if it's at least clean and well put together, at least, then I'll be more than likely to just say, you know what, this is probably exactly what I need.
Yeah, then it's good enough already.
Well, you probably got a stream to do, Angel, so that's fine. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be on for too much, anyways, because of what I have to do tonight.
Only this tournament.
Well, not just this tournament, but also, you know,
and then going out and to see it. I know.
Oh, he wanted to dab before he went. That's disappointing.
Isn't that on his way out? The dab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not buying this popcorn again. It's not as good as I remember. But yeah. But I'll put it this way: is like, because of the thing, the support program I'm on, I make about a guaranteed income of roughly around $1,100 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, but you know, I also want, so I want to get something that will be able to give me enough, will be, you know, at least a good amount, so that even, you know, I'll have at least a 200 to 300 left over for the stuff I need, like groceries and whatnot. Like,
and
a
what
month.
what kind of space are we talking about then? In terms of size, how big is it then over there?
The one that I found for $6.95 a month is apparently 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom.
All right.
Which, I mean, because of the amount of stuff I have, I actually would be fine with a bachelor or studio apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, that doesn't even have a bedroom; it just has the bathroom. But even despite that, though, you know, it seems to be the one where I'm looking for places to find. it seems to be the one bedrooms are more common that more commonly advertised than the bachelor ones. So this one that I found for $6.95 is a one bedroom, and I'm like, you know what, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, but they're probably also more available, I guess. Like the one bedroom, one bathroom.
Yeah. So I'm gonna check the place out tonight. If I like it, I'll probably see if I can apply for it, and I can get all the details I need.
And then if you apply for it, is there like a long waiting list and stuff like that? Are there many other people who apply for it?
Nope, because how it works is that how a rental thing works is that if you apply for it, it's usually a first. When it comes to I know he dabbed. I saw it. In terms of renting a place out, it's a first come. It's more often than not a first come first serve. Because you're not, because you're usually renting a specific place in a specific unit or something. You're not renting out you're not putting yourself on a waiting list until something's available. It's for that exact thing that you look at.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
okay.
Because I'm, trying to, I ended up contacting them almost as immediately as soon as I saw the ad go up. So, more than likely, I probably ended up beating out a couple of other people to see the place.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, that's totally different than how it works over here.
Yeah, so like I said, I just gotta go take a look at it, and if I like it, then I can say, okay, well, I probably would be interested in moving into that place, and if that ends up happening, then I'll be pretty happy. Because that's I've been looking for a while, and well. Oh yeah, I bought a new mouse today. I hadn't mentioned that. I decided to get a new mouse because the one that came with my keyboard is okay, but it's nothing great. Thanks for the host, Jason Pullen. Yeah, just I wanted to be able to get a new mouse because the one I had was the one that comes with my keyboard. Is okay. It's not that amazing though, and I was thinking I could probably get something a little bit better. So when I was getting my groceries at Walmart, they have this brand or something called Black Web, and they had this like one that looks pretty nice for the price. It was like just under $30 without the warranty, and I put the warranty on, I believe, for like an extra $5.
Oh, that's a good deal.
And it's a nice feeling mouse. It fits comfortably in the hand. It's large enough. It's got a braided cable. It's got a DPI switch. And all that, and has the back and forward buttons, which I like on the mouse, and it works very well already, and it's nicer than the mouse I was using, I'll put it that way. So like I feel like the clicks are more defined
and more precise. Probably.
Yeah, I'd say it's a little more precise, but I think that's also largely because this has a better DPI switch than the other one. That one has a decent DPI switch, but it doesn't go up but it's only you only get 3 options on that one. I think it's like 800, 1200 or something, and then 2000. Whereas this one is like 800, 1200, 2400, and then 3200.
Oh wow, that's much better.
And each one is defined. The DPI switch on this is defined by the color that the mouse lights up to. So the lowest DPI is at 800. It lights up red. At 1200, the medium DPI, or some sort of medium, it lights up blue. Jesus.
Yeah, no, that's the TV. My girl is watching traditional X-Files episodes.
Then there's a 2400 DPI, which is damn Colonel. Lights up green.
Mm-hmm.
And then the highest one at 3200 DPI, it lights up purple.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, it's a nice. But yeah, it's kind of neat.
I have
who's dying?
a Rocket.
Oh yeah, I've heard okay things about Rocket. I wasn't too worried about branding or anything. I just want something that works personally.
Oh yeah, for me it was totally an aesthetic thing.
Oh, I'm not. I don't usually care about aesthetics too much, with the exception of those RPG MMO mouses that have all the buttons on the side. That I can't find that being comfortable to use, because I just can imagine it constantly rubbing against your thumb, and it's just like, I don't want that.
Yeah, no. Or those people who can use a trackball.
I don't mind I don't actually mind trackballs that much, but it's not. They're not. I prefer having more control with the mouse than using a trackball. So. But yeah, I still have the keyboard from the keyboard mouse because the keyboard's actually really nice.
And do you have a corded keyboard or a wireless one?
It's corded. It's a CM. It's a CM Storm Devastator 2 keyboard.
Mechanical?
No, no, it's membrane. But the way that these are designed, they have like a plastic housing in them. So even though it's a membrane, you get when you press it down, like it has like a feel, like it feels like it kind of gives it a mechanical impression. They call it memcanical.
Okay. Oh my god! Even the chat is now saying, "Oh god, who's dying?"
Oh yeah, I always break things. I'm good at breaking things.
Sure you like the taste.
Yep. I don't want any more of this popcorn right now. I'm just not digging the taste.
What is it? Is it like caramel popcorn or something?
Mm-mm. It's called Act 2 Triple Cheese Grilled Cheese flavor.
Holy shit.
And I tried a sample of it before and I thought, that tastes pretty good. I should get a bag when it's available. It was available, I bought a bag, and I've been having a bit of it, and it's just like, wow, this isn't as good as I remember. So I'm not going to get it again.
Oh, you still have 4.6 million left.
Mm-hmm.
Should be enough to repair the car.
Should be. Which I already did.
So I take it that Jason Poland is from Poland?
Yes. Give me 1 second.
So he must be in the same time zone as I am. I like the last 4 tracks in the list.
Oh yeah, they're all high stakes tracks, not Need for Speed 3 tracks. I guess the good news is I did buy another bag and it's popcorn that I actually like. Like popcorn.
No,
Popcorn is
specifically like track 6 and track 8.
Alright, well, might as well pick up where we left off, and it's time for some Summit. Oh, it's Summit at night, too. This is going to be interesting. Wait, is there actually weather effects, too? Or is it just always like this, and I just don't remember?
What type of weather effects? No, there are weather effects. It's always been this way. But especially with the 3DFX version, you just see it much clearer. Because there's also, I think, a sort of fog effect. And I think you can only see that if you have the 3DFX version.
Right. Yeah, it's wet.
Oh, and Go for Gold is trying so hard every time.
Yep, I can confirm his weather effects because now I'm seeing some snow. So this is pretty much, you could call this in a way 4 laps of hell.
Yep.
4 laps of snowy hell.
and it's backwards.
That, well, if it's whether it's forward or backwards isn't really an issue to me personally.
Yeah, you're still going slow anyways.
Yeah. So yeah, what I'll likely do is I'll get this tournament done, and then I might show off a couple things, and then I'll have to just end early because of needing to see this place. Because I'm probably gonna jump into the shower or something, just get cleaned up, and then just go make my way down there.
Luckily, it's close by, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably just gonna take the bus there, and it'll take like 5 minutes or so. Alright. Oh! Smashed that wall hard, and I didn't want to do that. Ugh, that other popcorn just left this like really awful aftertaste in my mouth. It's terrible.
Yeah, well, the combination wasn't that brilliant either.
No, I had another one Act 2 did. It's called like a nacho chili cheese or something, and that was actually really good. It's like, you know, it's kind of like a nacho cheese, but it has like this chili kick flavor, so it kind of almost had like a salsa taste to it, and it was a bit spicy, and I quite liked that. That one was actually pretty good. But this one sadly wasn't as good. They have two other ones too that they sell in my place. They got bacon mac and cheese.
Oh God, no.
And then they have Philly cheesesteak. I'm thinking the Philly cheesesteak might actually be okay, but the bacon mac and cheese just doesn't taste appealing.
Yeah. It's pop wrong, not popcorn anymore then.
Popcorn is just an old meme that used to kind of be a thing. It dates back to my old my old Gran Turismo 1 LP. This is basically how it does. I was doing a championship, and at the time I was doing it, I had like a bag of popcorn, and I was eating that. I was doing fairly well with the championship. Then during the race, I accidentally dropped the bag of popcorn, and apparently dropping that bag set off a chain reaction where I just started making a bunch of mistakes during the race. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! So we just kind of dubbed it the popcorn incident, and then what ended up happening was I was streaming this too, so someone in chat accidentally said the popcorn incident, so we all just kind of inherited it as the popcorn incident.
And hence it shall be known as the popcorn incident.
And then if you go back to the Gran Turismo LP, what I did in the thumbnail was, this was during my really old thumbnail formats, like because they used to look different back then. And how I did it was, there on the bottom right, I'd usually have like the old HG logo, like the first one that I used. So what I did was I just took a picture of a spilt thing of popcorn and just put it over the logo.
Oh, that's it enough. You should use that logo again for this stream once you're done and it's on YouTube.
Well, in this case, there wasn't really any popcorn incident. There was just bad tasting popcorn.
But there was a reference.
Yeah, but that doesn't really. I don't think that really applies. Unless I had another bag here that's like Chester's cheddar popcorn, and this stuff is actually really good.
So it could still happen.
So yeah, I just put the other one away. I might just have it late. I might just maybe during the weekend I might just finish it or up as something. I might just put like some flavoring on it to make it a little better. Well, later that popcorn has brought you a Colin McFly. Well, that is that wasn't caused by popcorn. That was caused by a relentless AI just trying to push his way in and getting a bit of physics unhappy as a result. That was still hilarious though. If there was on the last, if you haven't seen that one either, Predator, on the last part of the Gran Turismo LP, I was doing the final tournament, the one I was saving for last. And during that race, I was taking a turn on Trial Mountain.
Yeah.
And you know, one of the opponents is like a Subaru Impreza Rally Edition or something. It was like a Subaru Impreza that looks like a rally car and whatnot.
All right.
So
I guess I have to go back and see that then.
So as I was about to take the corner in my Supra, the guy in the Impreza comes in and he just pushes through, but because of the angle I was in the turn, he was basically getting pushed against the wall, and the game just kind of got sad, so it just shunted his car into the air.
Right now, definitely have to go back and see that. It's good that we still have the footage.
So yeah, so because it was this Impreza, we just decided, and it was in the air, we dubbed it Colin McFly.
I don't think I could have chosen a better way to name that.
That was a fail race moment, Jason. I submitted that to fail race. That scene is the thumbnail for episode 99. Well, you do know.
I still think though that like the PlayStation version of High Stakes is way more difficult than the PC version.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, just the other day, I think. Yeah, when was it? Wednesday?
You said
Wednesday
you
or
finally
Monday?
beat it.
Yeah. But it's that last tournament with the McLarens and the Mercedes. Dear Lord.
Yeah, that one I won I won two of the races. The second one I was like third or fourth or something when I did it in my LP.
I actually rewatched those just to see how you would do.
Oh.
Maybe thought like, okay, maybe I can take some pointers from this.
Yeah, that second one for whatever reason is just really, really hard.
Yeah, the first track is really easy.
The first track, the first track was the easiest. The second one was for some reason just more difficult, and then the third one is just kind of a mix of the two.
Yeah, and it has that weird tunnel with the pillars in the middle.
Yeah. But it didn't matter because I was like I won the tournament, so that's all that mattered for me with the LP.
Yeah. And then the other thing which was really hard, I find, was the you had one of these special events, which was a knockout, and with traffic.
Oh,
and I
God.
think you also did it, and you only had like the bonus Porsche.
The open road knockout was the worst.
Yeah, I did that one like I don't know how many tries before I got it.
Yeah, it took me multiple tries to do that one as well. That one was just a pain. I was just happy enough though that I was able to beat it.
Oh, what's the hardest Need for Speed game in general? I had a hard time with Underground 1 with a couple of races, like the 7-lap races and the 6-lap races.
Underground 1 is the hardest, but for kind of a stupid, annoying reason rather than a actual challenge. And it's the rubber, because Underground 1's rubber banding AI is relentlessly awful.
Yeah. But I do remember that like the Most Wanted 2005 version also had like horrible rubber banding, especially with the Blacklist number 9, I think, Earl. I don't know. He has like...
He has some... that game has a bit of bad rubber banding, but I still think Underground's worse when it comes to it. Because Underground 1, I think, just really, really was just awful. But Most Wanted, you know, it has its moments, but if you know how to drive for the most part, it's fairly fine. You just have to, you know, make sure not to screw up or anything. But
yeah, that's...
it is manageable at least. But whereas Underground 1, it almost comes down to you make one mistake and it's just like you're done. That's how bad it is in the first Underground.
Someone is also saying Hot Pursuit 2. I don't know. I mean, I played Hot Pursuit 2 on the PC. That wasn't that hard. The PlayStation 2 version, I never completed that one. But it wasn't that hard either, I think.
I'd have to go back to that. I streamed it like over a year ago, but never really got too far in it. But I plan on. But since I'm doing the Need for Speed-a-Thon, I'm gonna go back to that one and actually, you know, well, I'm gonna start from the start, obviously, but I'm gonna finish it properly. I'm gonna finish it properly.
Oh yeah, and Benetton is also saying here Shift 2 Unleashed. I do remember in Shift 2 you had like one time where you had to test out the Veyron at the Nürburgring. Dear Lord, that car was way too fast for that track.
I remember Shift 2. My issue with Shift 2 wasn't the difficulty; it was the handling. The handling in that game is just bad because it's so. The controls on if you use a controller are so they feel so delayed before anything happens. Like you'll press it. There will be like a few, like almost half a second where there's just nothing that happens, and then it reacts to the turn.
Also, while we're on the subject of rubber banding, Undercover also had horrible rubber banding.
Yeah, but Undercover is very manipulative as well. If you want to go faster in that game, just take every turn with nitrous.
Yeah.
Especially because in that game, the nitrous was like stupidly overpowered when you got it upgraded.
I think Undercover is one of my least favorite Need for Speeds, but that's also...
I honestly still stand, so far at least, I still stand by Undercover, the PC 360 and PS3 version being the worst Need for Speed game I've played. Not too far behind though. Not too far behind though is 2015.
But the PC version was also so bad because it was really bad optimized.
Oh yeah, it's very poorly optimized.
The frame rate was just horrible.
Yeah, on consoles it was even worse.
Yep.
Alright, well, there's that one done. I swear, the only thing I'm not really liking about this mouse so far is the actual buttons. They got like a shiny finish, so every time I put my fingers down on it, it always feels like it's kind of slimy or something, or needs cleaning. Time for the high stakes tracks.
Starting with France. Route Andon. Oh, this is not so bad.
No, it's Route Andon. It's just one of the easier tracks. So I don't imagine I'll have too many issues here.
The AI is upgraded to go fast and you on hard difficulty in Shift 2.
Yeah, with Hot Pursuit 2 is going to be one of the games during the Need for Speed-a-Thon that I play through more than once, and that's only because of the two different versions of the game.
Of which one? What, Hot Pursuit 2?
Yes, because I'm going to be playing it on. I'm going to be playing the PS2 version and the PC version because they're not the same game.
No, and the PlayStation 2 version is actually the best version. It also had the extra tracks that didn't even are in the PC version.
Yeah, the PlayStation 2 version is far and away the better version of the game. I can attest to that for sure. Having been someone who grew up playing both versions, because I had an Xbox with that game as a child, and then my dad had a PS2 with that game as a child. So
what I really didn't understand was that the PlayStation 2 version had like an excellent replay function.
Oh yeah, the replay function in that game was cool. It's a shame that it wasn't in the other version.
Yeah.
Because you would think, right?
But I also don't understand, like, I mean, if, what was it, EA Black Box made the PlayStation 2 version, why not just copy that? Just like make a one-on-one copy. That's all you had to do.
Right. I think the problem was that because they decided to let two different... At the time, Black Box was smaller, so I think the idea was EA gave them the PS2 version because they wanted it to be they wanted to see what they could do, and then gave the other versions to the EA Seattle because EA Seattle made what I'm playing right now.
Yeah.
So and because people liked these PC versions of the games, EA Seattle, they kind of expected, okay, EA Seattle's probably just going to do what we expect them to do, make something great. And then Black Box came out with their version, which was very much superior, because the EA Seattle version just kind of felt lazily done. Like it felt like they didn't really put a lot of effort into it.
Or maybe they had a short development time.
Possibly, but yeah, it just felt like they didn't put much work into it, whereas Black Box looked like they used their time efficiently and put so much work into it that it made it honestly one of the best arcade racers for the console.
Yep. Where do you stand with your favorite Need for Speed game? Is that still High Stakes, or?
I would still say High Stakes, personally.
Yeah.
High Stakes followed by Most Wanted.
Yeah, for me it would be High Stakes as well. But also because they introduced damage, it had a career mode. I still like how if you damage your car, you have to pay for it. I think this is the only Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed. Those are the only two Need for Speed games where you have to pay for your damage.
Right. And that's the game I'm going to be doing next, as you already know, but I just got to make sure I can get that working on my PC first. I hope so, because Porsche Unleashed is fantastic on PC.
I might have a working version for you that you can just unpack and play.
If you can send that to me, that would be good. I think I might still have it installed, but I just don't know if it works or not.
I know that because the weird thing with Porsche Unleashed is it has some kind of bug that if your processor was running too fast, then the interior of the car would be really ugly. Like
Weird.
The dashboard view.
Weird.
Carbon was a cool game.
Carbon, to me, is a good game, but I felt like it kind of was lacking in a lot of places compared to Most Wanted, because to me, with that game, it felt like they kind of, they had a different idea going for it, but it felt like there were some unnecessary changes. Like, cop chases didn't really, like, they kind of felt more like an afterthought in that game to the point where it's like, why should you really have it if there's not much point to it anymore?
Yeah.
The car tier system I did not like. I don't like when games do car tier systems for the most part. When it comes to games like this, it's a little more understandable because the game kind of makes you have to use the certain vehicles, so it makes sense. But in Carbon, the way that it's done is just annoying because it's like you have cars that are in lower tiers that could have easily been upgraded to be used up to the end of the Most Wanted, and now all of a sudden they're not good enough to be able to use. I personally hate when I hate when games do that because it's so annoying, because it's like, why can't I just use this car that I like, and it's all because it's in a lower tier.
Yeah, it kind of forces you into a corner to choose for or to pick a certain car, maybe a car that you don't even like.
Yeah, and then they have the car classes system, and I didn't like that either. Because Most Wanted, to me, sure, some cars are better and some cars are worse, which is to be expected, obviously, but for the most part, the cars kind of have like a fair... They're kind of fairly similar in how you pick them up and use them. With Carbon, they decide all the classes are going to have different handling characteristics, where tuners are going to be the really grippy kinds but don't really have a high end. The exotics are going to be the high end favorites and stuff and whatnot, but have average handling. And then the muscle cars are all this is going to get off the line really quickly, but its handling is going to be terrible.
Yeah, and Darius Le Mans was really overpowered.
Darius Le Mans was ridiculous. It
was insane.
So another person joined.
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone has joined, indeed.
It is Inferno.
Oh god, everything's on fire now.
We didn't start the fire. No, I think, High Stakes is probably still #1 on my list of favorite Need for Speed games. Then I had a lot of fun with the Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit. And, well, Most Wanted, of course, is one of my favorites.
But yeah,
And actually, Hot Pursuit 2010. I really enjoyed that one.
And also, Phase. I know what you're on about.
but yeah,
They are a thing.
but yeah, though. Going back to Carbon, though, another thing that always bugs me about Carbon is the game's kind of short.
Yeah.
If you plan on playing it 100%, it's a little better, but even then, it kind of feels like the game is over a bit quickly.
Yeah, compared with Most Wanted,
Yeah.
it's short.
With Most Wanted, you get some leverage out of it. It keeps you going for a little while, and I like that. I like when games, have some length into it, because I feel like when games are short, I find that most short games end up giving off a one and done vibe to it, which it kind of makes it feel a bit discouraging to go through again, knowing that it's going to take you not very long to go through it.
Well, I even think that this one will take you long to go through it. High stakes.
Yeah, but yeah, though, and then you have like, and then I guess another thing too is just there's just some throwaways to Carbon that never really felt like it meant a whole lot, like racing people on the street and stuff, like rival challenges and stuff and whatnot. That kind of felt like a throwaway mostly. And,
Underground 2 was also ridiculously long.
Oh, absolutely.
oh yeah, Underground 2's got some length to it, and I like that.
Yeah, but I
Yep.
didn't like the circuit championships where you had to ride like on the airfield, and those will get boring.
I actually kind of like those.
Underground racing leagues.
Yeah, the racing leagues. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
really
the
like
URL.
those. I like the races more where you had to just drive through the city.
Yeah, Carbon lacks replay value too, where it's like where you go. You go back to it and it's just like once you've done it, it's just like what's really else to do, and then you just do the races. You could do the races again, and then you get not that much money.
Yeah, because in Most Wanted you still had the challenges that you could do.
Yeah, Most Wanted and Carbon has a challenge series, and Carbon's challenge series is good, but Most Wanted, at least, even though there wasn't as much variety with Most Wanted's challenge series, it was kind of still more fun.
Yeah, also because they had a lot more challenges. Although I did like the challenges in Carbon where you could drive a dump truck and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. But yeah, it's just. But there are some good things though about Carbon that I like. I like the game has. I will say Carbon's customization is better than Most Wanted. That I'm not gonna deny that, because it's got the auto sculpt, and you can freely adjust vinyls, a much better paint system, and all that kind of stuff. It's got better vinyls. The car list is generally nicer, despite the way they're kind of locked with the kind of classed away in tiers. I like that it has better variety of cars. I'll give it that, and I like Palm City is a nice game world. Personally, I like it. But for me though, when it comes to that, I just think Most Wanted personally did it better in terms of the way it presented itself.
Yeah. And so Rivals, you never played it? Because you still have to buy it.
Canyon Duels are the best part of Carbon, easily. Like that was the one.
Yep.
That's the one reason to really play Carbon. Is if you just have one reason and one reason only, it should just be for the Canyon Duels. Or the drifting mode. The drift mode in that game's actually alright. Oh, you're already leaving. Alright. Thanks, stopping by, Jason. Catch you around.
Later. So, but Rivals, you've never played that?
Misread that as Crayon Duels. No, I've never played Rivals. I don't own Rivals still. I need to get it.
I enjoyed that one.
I need to get Rivals because it's it's missing from my collection, and if I'm gonna do the Need for Speed-a-Thon, I'm gonna have to go through the games in order, and well, Rivals does kind of happen in that series, so I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna
do it on PC. Please use the 60 FPS trick, because 30 FPS it just doesn't feel right for a racing game.
But there's only one problem with that. If I put the 60 frames per second in, doesn't the game just play in double speed?
No, they fixed that.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
I'll look it up.
Because I don't know why they would 30. I mean, for the console versions, okay, I might understand, but the PC version, please just unlock it.
Or if they're gonna lock it, at least lock it to 60.
Yeah, exactly. I remember with the run where in the beginning it was 30, and then they made a patch and it unlocked and at 60, and it was a day and night difference. It was so much better.
Alright, Snowy. Alright. Fix that one more time. Or two more. It's going to be one more time after that. Excuse me, because there's one more track. But now, Snowy Ridge.
Hey, and so where do you stand on...
So there's going to be snow falling. Nope, never mind.
You're saving up money for Forza. What about Project Cars 2?
I plan on getting that as well.
Good. I had a lot of fun with Project Cars 2.
From what I've seen of P-Cars 2, I would honestly, genuinely enjoy it. I know it's not a perfect game from what I've heard, but the game honestly kind of ticks my boxes for what I would be looking for in a racing game in many areas. And to me, it just seems like something I could get some leverage out of. Project Cars 2 looks like it would be fun.
Yeah, what I really like about Project Cars 2 is that I actually have the feeling I have to work really hard to keep the cars on the track, and every car feels different,
and it's a
good
good
I really
thing.
like that.
And it's a good thing too, because I had played the first Project Cars and I wasn't really a fan of it. But the second one looks like they righted a lot of the wrongs with the game. It's not perfect. There's still some issues with it, but
yeah, and I like how they put in the seasons that you can drive like Nürburgring in the winter, and then with thunder and lighting and everything if you want to. The only thing that the game doesn't have going for it is the AI. But that's the thing with all the new games. I mean, Forza Motorsport AI sucks. Project Cars AI sucks. And Gran Turismo's AI sucks.
Yeah, it's a common trend.
Yep.
Need for Speed Payback's AI sucks.
Yes, it does.
Gee, I wonder why the Video Game Awards stopped.
I mean, there was still one good part of it. Hashtag fuck the Oscars.
You know which AI I actually liked? And you also played it, Thunder. I don't think you finished it yet, but the Grid series, the first one.
Yeah, I need to get back to doing that. I've had this terrible habit of never getting around to recording something, and I need to stop doing that.
Yeah, for me, the first Grid is still the best Grid.
That's most people's opinion, and to be honest, it's also my opinion. I think the first Grid is the best.
Yeah, but I mean, the graphics still hold up. It still looks very nice.
Well, when you remove that visual filter that I did in my LP, when you do that, the game does for a 2008 game look great.
Yeah, the yellow filter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... And I mean, it had the in-car view, which I loved. It had great replays, which I also loved, because if I'm doing a very exciting race, I want to watch it again.
Right.
Possibly from all angles. And I also liked how the AI was very good if you put it on the hardest mode, but they also made mistakes and crashes and stuff like that.
See, Emmanuel, it's ironic that you say Forza why you defeat GT Sport when, from all accounts, from what I've been hearing, most people prefer GT Sport over Forza 7.
Well, I'm currently looking at the Game Awards winners, and just so you know, I fucking called Game of the Year.
What, you thought it was going to be Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be... Well, It was either going. I knew it was going to be a Nintendo game because it was either going to be Mario Odyssey or Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was going to be Mario Odyssey over the two, but yeah,
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild was, to be fair, was just as well praised as Mario Odyssey, so...
Yeah. And
Like, in fact, I think I looked that up. I was curious, because I always thought Mario Odyssey had a better score on average on Metacritic. Mario Odyssey's score is a 97. I looked at Breath of the Wild, I think it also said 97, so I was like, oh, never mind. So then, it made sense to me. But it makes sense. I think they just chose Zelda because it's a more serious title, whereas Mario's a more kind of happy-go-lucky, family-friendly thing.
Yeah. Well, Mario Odyssey did actually get an award for Best Family Game.
Yeah.
'Cause why not?
I thought it was a single-player game because that's what I heard, and then I was corrected that it actually has a co-op thing. So I put that post away. I was like, oh, I'm just an idiot then.
Yeah. One of the awards that really questions me though. Best esports game, Overwatch.
Isn't that best? Wasn't that best ongoing game?
That was best ongoing game and best esports game.
What
Now,
were the-
best ongoing game I can understand because obviously people are still playing it. But best esports game, I don't see that.
What were the other What were the other games in the best esports category?
I believe it was League of Legends.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Rocket League.
Now, see, Rocket League would have been my choice because that's just a blast to play, no matter what.
Hang on.
Because the thing with Rocket League, one of the reasons I think it should have won esports title is because, unlike games like League or Overwatch or stuff, Rocket League can kind of be enjoyed by everybody, including kids. So Rocket League has a very wide demographic, and that's why I think it should have won personally. Because there are some very young players at that game who are very, very good. Whereas with Overwatch, there's mostly the young adult demographic, young adult males and females.
Alright, so I kind of missed out on the VGA. So, what was voted for? So, esports was also Overwatch.
It was also best
esports
ongoing
was
game.
also Overwatch. I'm just checking.
What were the other ones then, apart from League and Rocket?
Yeah, I'm just checking down now if I can at least find it.
And which game was the grand?
The Grand?
Yeah, I don't know. Is there like an overall big prize?
Oh, what did they choose for best game?
Yeah,
Breath of the Wild.
I can see that.
It's the first time Nintendo's won Game of the Year at the Game Awards.
Yeah, the other I found it. Best esports games. Other than Overwatch, it was Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, Dota 2.
Yeah.
That would kind of make sense.
That makes sense.
League of Legends, obviously, and Rocket League.
I still think it should have been Rocket League, personally.
Yeah, because
Really?
Overwatch hasn't really had that much esports this year. In fact, the Overwatch League has only just started. It's pre-season, no less. So, how it managed to get that, I'm just confused.
Yeah.
Final two.
I also hated how a lot of the awards were throwaways where they didn't even have like a thing for it. It's like, what's the point of having like an award ceremony if most of the awards you don't even have people come up and present? Like, that just seems silly. Like, no, like they did, like we had only found out through Jeff talking about what the best racing game was. They didn't actually, or racing/sports game. They didn't even have like a person come up for it. And of course, they chose Forza 7 as best racing game.
Yeah,
Which, gotta be honest, as much as I do still want to play
that's
Forza
a
7,
controversial one.
I it's the one where it's honestly not really. Forza 7 honestly is kind of a. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, even though I'm gonna still play it, which is why it's still my goal. It's kind of a bit of a letdown in terms of other Forza games. But the reason I only have it as my donation goal is because, well, I want to still play it, and I'll have people to play it with. If it wasn't for anyone else to play it with, I probably wouldn't even bother.
Yeah. I mean, I'm actually shocked that Destiny 2 had some nominations itself.
I don't think Destiny 2 won anything.
No. Because Destiny 2 had 6 nominations overall.
And 1-0.
I don't think it won a single one because obviously the game has literally deteriorated in popularity.
So what were the other games in the sports racing category?
Other than Gran Turismo Sport and
Oh yeah, Gran Turismo Sport was one of them.
yeah, and Project Cars. It was FIFA 18, obviously.
Ugh.
There has to be a FIFA game in there somewhere.
GT Sport.
NBA 2K18 and Pro Evo Soccer 2018.
I'll give the NBA 2K18 one because to be fair, most of them are actually fairly okay.
Yeah.
And what was the last one?
Pro Evo.
Oh, Pro Evolution.
Evo.
Oh, Pro Evolution Football / Pro Evolution Soccer. Okay. Those are probably still better than FIFA.
Yeah.
NFS Payback is clearly better than NFS 2015, although the game does have some issues and flaws in which doesn't seem to be right in this game. The biggest problem with Payback is the upgrade system. It is the worst.
Yeah. Honestly, it is fucking awful.
I still don't understand why Horizon didn't win any.
I mean, I've only just started the game. I've got my first derelict, which is the Mustang. And yeah, I'm not very happy with the upgrade system.
It's why I'm tempted to just do that glitch thing that I found where you can transfer parts over. The only problem is people say it can break the save, and I'm like, well, if it does that, I can just put my save on the PlayStation Plus like cloud thing beforehand.
Are you gonna play the PC version of Payback?
Like to me that's really stupid. You should be able to transfer parts over from car to car. It's dumb. There's no reason why you can't. It's just a shame because I still like the game, but it's like the system is just awful.
Yeah. I mean, if they handed like in previous games where you progressively unlocked the parts, then I would have been happy with that. Literally progressively unlocking the parts as you went along in the career.
Yeah.
Last lap.
Also, something I didn't mention about the car you're currently driving. My God, that is one big fucking dinner plate on the back of it. I mean,
The car needs a lot of
seriously, you could
downforce.
have a fucking picnic on that spoiler.
Yep, that is true.
Well, he is in the right area to have.
Although it's not exactly the right time of day.
Nope. And a bit rainy.
There we go. That's it. It is done.
Yeah, you're a couple of seconds ahead, so you're still racing here.
2
Now you're
million.
Congratulations! You have successfully completed this tier. You have been
2
awarded
million.
the gold trophy.
Which you definitely didn't need in any way.
And there we go. It is all done. Every single one.
Yay!
Nice. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
That was quite a ride.
Oh yeah, I still have the McLaren. I still have the other F1 that I won from the. That I had won from the high stakes event. Should have used
But you
that
never
one.
had any real trouble, right? With any of the championships.
Not really. I didn't really. Yeah, I didn't really have too much trouble personally.
Hmm.
Which is good.
Did you also install all of the add-on cars?
I did.
Actually? Yeah. So there's also the Jaguar XJR in the what is it, the showroom? That's still my favorite car.
I'll go through all the cars just to show. Yeah, since we've done the game, I'll just go through all the little things here and just kind of to show them off. So we got a Aston Martin DB7, which was, though it's in the game already in the PS1 version, it's an add-on car for PC.
This one looks really cool if you upgrade it.
Actually, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna go to career play, and I'll put. I may have like 6.5 million, but I'm gonna put or 6.7 million, but I'm gonna put the Gates thing in a few times, just to be safe, I guess.
Yeah.
Man, you have plenty of money.
So yeah, you just to show it off. You've already seen what some of these look like. For example, with the BMW Z3, which is fully done up. The Chevrolet Corvette, which is fully done up. And my fully done up Porsche 911 Turbo, which I apparently never fixed.
So it's been broken all this time.
I fixed it now. Also have the Diablo, which was a bit of a mistake.
Oh.
And then we have the F50, which was fully done up. And then we also have this CLK GTR that I won from another thing, which since I'd never used it, I guess I never bothered to repair.
Well, I do admit the grey Diablo still looks very nice with the gold SV.
Mm-hmm. So what I'll do here is I'll go through all the other cars I don't own and I will purchase them. So that way you can see what they all look like when they're all done up. And most of these I'll just probably use regular colors. And yes,
Nice CDM coupe outside of Gran Turismo.
Mm-hmm. That is true. There's no point to show like the bonus cars because they do not have any upgrades. But yeah, there's the Camaro from earlier, and then also the bonus Porsche that I had also won. Trying to use some somewhat bright colors so I can. Ooh, I like that Mystic Teal on the Camaro. Of course, I've already got a Corvette. Let's do the. Oh. Pfft. Whoops! Didn't want to do that.
Oopsie.
There we go. I think I'd sold my 550, but I will buy another one just to show that off. As well as the case with the F50, not the F50, the Firebird.
Oh, yeah, the Firebird's cool.
But it'll just be interesting to show off like the upgrades because then you get to you get to see what they actually do to the cars, and whatnot, and plus, you know, the performance upgrade benefits and that kind of stuff.
The Australian cars.
Yeah, the HSV.
Oh, and there's my favorite one.
The XGR15.
That is the best looking car ever.
Oh yeah, I also did technically win an XKR before, which I had sold. I don't think I ever did get that one to level 3, though. I'm not sure.
No, I think you got that to level 2.
Yeah.
Because you were racing against it.
Even though I already own a Diablo, I want to see what the full upgrades look like in its usual, in the more well-known yellow. I don't really need to buy these AAA ones, but I will just in case any of them happen to have upgrades.
No, I don't think the AAA. I don't think any of them you can
This
upgrade.
is Storm.
But Thunder, you could try out the code.
What?
Well, there's a code. I think it's
What are you doing?
up 1 and up 2 or an up 3.
Oh
to
no!
upgrade
Oh
it.
no! I'll be showing it through the usual screen because of because in that screen you can actually see like what is being improved when you upgrade it.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, the skyline is going to be really ugly upgraded.
Anyway,
Firebirds.
so let's go through these and show what they look like.
Well, the DB7 is going to be very nice.
Okay, yep, there is indeed nothing for the XJR15, which means there probably won't. Oh no!
Well, it's fast enough already.
If I upgrade it, the car just disappears. Apparently,
Oh,
that's an interesting glitch.
that's weird.
Wonder if it does it with the McLaren as well. I'll just put that on real quick, switch back over, and yeah, it's gone. It's not there. Interesting. But there's an interesting little glitch. So I won't even. I expect it'll probably be the same thing with the Storm. Yep.
And
Same thing
if you
with same thing with the
if you
Storm.
upgrade and if you go in the stats, do the stats change?
Nope.
No, stats are still the same. So it won't work for those cars. Too bad.
Yep. It is a shame.
It was worth a try. Ah, La Niña. Although I must say that the La Niña car has a better handling in high stakes than the El Nino car in Hot Pursuit.
Fair enough. Of course, nothing for this. There's no need.
Nope.
I just want to see what this looks like with the yellow, which is why I bought another one. Oh, it makes it blue. It's good. So it's got like blue things and like yellow wheels. Upgrading the AAA cars makes them scream.
It's ugly.
Ah.
The yellow with black was much better.
But yeah. Alright, 550 in red. Let's see what this looks like. Red with gold. It's okay, I think.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yep, there's of course going to be nothing for the Commodore here. We've already done the 50. There's the other Diablo I've had, and the Turbo. The M5. I will eventually be playing Payback. It's a Need for Speed-a-Thon. It means all of them.
And let's see the Beamer.
The level 1 puts some more sporty looking wheels and a bit of aero. Level 2,
Nice.
I think. Yep, we got a spoiler now. And level 3 adds this, of course, adds the stripes. That looks okay.
Oh.
I guess I'm lagging a bit because I'm still at the BMW.
Now at the skyline. I don't know if the first I don't know if the first upgrade really changed much visually with this one.
Doesn't
The
look like
level
it.
2. Okay, the level 2 I do notice a bit more arrow going on.
Oh, level 3, it's gonna be ugly.
And level 3, what do we got?
Oh boy.
A very weird looking color thing that does not work well with this color at all.
Nope. Oh, that's so ugly.
Oh, it's got a two-tone on the bottom.
Yeah. Alright, the 360 Modena. Let's see. Okay, the first one looks like it does nothing. The second one also looks like it does nothing. And then the third one just adds stripes. So this one really doesn't have much going for it.
Dear Lord.
Dear God, what the hell?
I don't know how they did this upgrade system, but it looks ridiculous.
Alright, Camaro. Yeah, mostly just changes the wheels. I think it changes the front too. Makes it look more like an SS front end. In fact, I think that's what the upgrade does. Is it kind of makes it turns it into the SS. And the second one just kind of adds some like spoiler and hood scoop thing, and then the last one gives it some stripes. So that's the Camaro.
This one looks bad.
All right, DB7.
Do it in black, it would be looking cool.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
The DB7. I
Those
hope
are
it makes
decent,
it look somewhat like the.
That looks
Yeah,
nice so already. Just like that.
Oh.
And then the second one, oh, yep.
Yeah, that's
We
really
got like
nice.
got like a spoiler bit. I kind of wish it was a little further out, but looks all right. And then the last one, oh wow. Okay,
Come
that I was not expecting.
It looks cooler.
Holy crap!
This one looks really cool.
All right, M Coupe. Oh, it has nothing.
Oh,
M Roadster, nothing.
God damn it!
I
Alright.
didn't know you could upgrade those.
All right, Ford XR8 Falcon. Okay, well, the first one does give us, I think, it does give us some different wheels, at least. That's good. Second one, a bigger wing. And I imagine, let's see what the stripes look like. That's okay, I guess. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's not great,
Alright,
but
HSV.
works.
Oh, that one is gonna look very cool. The HSV. Especially the last one we'll put in...
Those are okay. Those wheels are okay.
we'll put a dragon on the side, I think. Or something like that.
Looks sporty already. Oh, that okay. That I approve of.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh,
The front runner of the Underground series.
that's nice.
All right, XKR. Yep. Now it's been kind of lifted, different wheels and arrow. Spoiler. I still don't get why they just decided to put like a little black bit there. I don't like that. It just doesn't work. I don't know why they did it like that.
No, it looks stunning.
Now we've seen the Firebird before, but just to show this is in a different color at least. And the last one, what color do we get for stripes for this one? Blue. Oh, and it makes the bottom black as well. That's interesting. It's not, doesn't actually look too bad. Alright. Now, I guess that only leaves now the Mercedes, the SLK 230. Okay, the first one kind of just gets rid of like the kind of paints in the rest, and obviously changes the wheels. Probably, honestly, by stage 1, you would probably have more like an SLK 320. Of course, stage 2 adds the wing, and then finally stage 3 gives it the okay-ish looking stripes, although it looks a little incomplete. Like the way it kind of stops there on the roof line there and here. It doesn't look quite right like that.
It looks great with the top down.
Yeah, I expect. Yeah, when you take the top off, it definitely looks better. But when it's up, it just looks incomplete.
Yeah.
And look at that, you only have 18 million left.
Only.
Only.
I'm gonna go through the cars here quick. I'm just gonna look for the ones at the top. So there's the Camaro that I had earlier. I just took the top off of it. Looks better without it.
Oh, the regular Porsche and the Modena look so horrible.
Yeah, DB7, M Coupe, of course, can't do anything. M Roadster, that should be simple enough. An
I think
XKR.
B7 looks badass.
Yeah, they disregard the A pillar, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, the Firebird can actually have a top down, it just takes off those little bits there. That makes sense. And of course the Z3. So yeah. So, I will show off Hot Pursuit mode.
Hey, Thunder and the Yeti. You can still show off the Yeti.
So the Hot Pursuit mode, I will... basically, you know, you get your pursuit vehicles. But you do have to play through the Hot Pursuit mode to unlock the other ones, but I've got them already all here. And I've actually done an interesting little thing to the pursuit cars as well.
What did you do? I don't see it.
You'll see it when the M5 shows up. There were some unused vid walls in the PS1 version that had like Hot Pursuit colors on them, so I applied them in game. The Camaro was not a pursuit car in the PS1 version, so it doesn't have it, but all the other ones do.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a shame that it never got used, because it is honestly really cool. But I guess they just never thought of properly implementing it.
The Diablo, that's still my favorite cop car. Looks so cool.
Oh, absolutely.
In fact, even the HSV from the Australian version had one that didn't get used. So I also applied that one too.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Of course, the La Nina was also not in the PS1 version, so that doesn't have one. And then lastly, the Porsche.
La Nina.
But it just kind of fits the theme better, which is why I put them in. But yeah. The Hot Pursuit mode in this game is similar to the Need for Speed 3, except you have control of multiple cars. So
you can still show off the Yeti. Just do like a single player and just go take the fastest car.
Yeah, I might do that real quick. I don't got too much time left, so I'll have to just kind of do that quickly, and then I'll probably show off maybe with mods or something. I don't know. If I had a little bit more time, probably. We'll take the Lister Storm up, and let's not worry about opponents.
Maybe you have to put in.
And then we could put some stuff on braking, and we'll turn off the.
Dry weather.
We'll just have visual damage only. Let me look at settings. Yeah, let's turn off the weather, and I'll try to show it off.
And you probably have to, but that's when you're there. You have to switch to Well, I don't know what camera. You have to switch to a different camera, otherwise you won't see him, I think. I'm not sure.
Well, we'll find out.
And I also know that if you do Empire City, and if you do, I think at night, you can see the Death Star as a planet.
I know about that.
Oh, okay, that you know. Okay, cool. I can't remember if it was also in Need for Speed High Stakes or only in Hot Pursuit.
That- I'm glad someone noticed I'm glad someone noticed the
Yeah.
pun there.
Yeah.
Fitting.
I just didn't want to say it. And also, this isn't the only game he has a chance to drive it.
Mhm.
Because obviously it's also in the Gran Turismo series.
Yep.
Does that company still exist that ever created the
Lister?
Lister Storm? Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually still around. In fact, ironically, very recently they've they've shown off a heavily modified Jaguar F-Type that they're working on, and I kid you not, they're calling it the Lister Thunder.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Yeah, there it is. By the way, the Lister Thunder. It's gonna have 666 horsepower.
There is the Yeti.
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah. God, that I still remember that.
Yeah,
Oh well. I think it's also there in Need for Speed 3, but I'm not sure.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I never been able to get up to there though. Tried
Yeah.
many times.
But yeah, if you're like passing it like that, you wouldn't notice it because of the way it's presented. You would actually have to stop and look right there to see it.
Yeah, you would have to in that.
Anyways, so yeah, I've done that.
Just a little Easter egg that I knew.
So what time is it? It is almost 4 o'clock. Well, I might have a little bit of time left, but I don't have too much. Maybe like 20 minutes at most or something. So
Alright.
what I'll do is I will show a couple little car mods and stuff that I like. So you'll probably see like a black screen for a little bit. So, but I will get those out. Now some of them I haven't actually used in a while, and some of them I don't even remember what they are, judging by the name.
I remember that if you install the stock patch or something, then you could have the tracks of Need for Speed 2 in Need for Speed High Stakes.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Anyways, I'm gonna show like a few of them, a few that I particularly like. Oh, apparently I've just gone on NFS Cars, and now all of a sudden there's a new thing about someone who works there. Is like, here's my review of Need for Speed Payback.
God.
Oh, apparently someone actually posted a new mod for High Stakes on NFS Cars for the first time in over a year. There's a General Lee mod posted in last month. It's cool. In fact, actually, because it's there, I'm gonna put it in the game. We'll take a look at it. But that's not gonna be the only thing I get. I'll get at least 5 of them or something and show them off. I just gotta remember what some of them are in terms of the ones that I like. There is one that's a bit old, but even despite its age, it's actually still a very nice mod.
I actually searched if someone did like a mod to recreate the Phantom and the Titan car of the PlayStation version, but sadly nobody did.
Okay. Okay, that almost looks like it, but I don't quite think that's the one. There's multiples of it, so it's hard to pinpoint which one it is. I just gotta remember which one it is. Q knows what it is, and he knows it. That's the one. I found it.
Now I'm curious.
So I'll get that one, and then I'll get... So I've got 2 American cars, so let's get a Japanese... Let's try to look for a... let's see if there's an RX-7, like a good RX-7 mod. Or something, which there should be. I would expect. There kinda is. Some of these are a bit old, but again, old games, so that does not surprise me. Well, no, one of them says RX-7, it doesn't actually have a picture, so I have no idea what it looks like. This one's 2000. Oh, that's a FC. I want an FD because I like the FD. Yeah, well, I'm going really far back now. There's one. I'm sure there's one that I'm trying to look for particularly, and I just can't find it apparently for some reason. That's a shame. Oh well, I won't worry about it. If I can't find a thing of it, it's not gonna kill me. Because the other ones are like these like pursuit variants, and it's just like I don't really want one of those. I just want like a basic one. So I got one. Let's get one that is a bit underrated. Mitsubishi. I just gotta see if someone's made one.
Oh, nice. The first episode of the Grand Tour Season 2 is up.
Yep, I know.
Did you already watch it?
Nope. I will probably watch it later tonight, though. Oh, okay. That's okay. Well, it's a little bit older than the one I would particularly want, but I'll keep that one there because it is technically the car I have in mind for what I think is underrated. I just want to find like one that's maybe a little bit newer, like a facelifted one, but I can't find one yet.
Meanwhile, everyone is staring at a black screen.
I know. I apologize. Okay, there's one, but it doesn't particularly look very good. No,
that's also good.
Nah, that doesn't look very good at all.
Will you ever stream like Midtown Madness 1 and 2?
Yes.
Awesome. And what about
Okay.
Midnight Club?
Yes. Okay. Well, okay. So I did find one. I'll just use the one that is there because it's good enough.
Because I think when we're talking about difficult race games, Midnight Club 2 really takes the cake. Holy shit, that game was hard.
So there's that. But let's actually look under McLaren and see what shows up. Take long to find a long tail. Although that being said, this is a pretty ugly long tail mod. Ugh, never mind. It's not good. It's really not. Oh dear. There's an F1 GT. That one actually looks a little better. Oh, there's a long tail mod from 2002 that ironically looks better than the one from 2008. Like that's ironic. That's pretty ironic. I will put that in because that's the one that's seen in the PS1 version. And then let's get something a bit different for the last one. There we go. That'll do. Okay, so I've got at least 5, so I'll put them in. Okay, so thankfully this first one here has already got the folder where I can put that in, so that's good. Close that. This one doesn't, but it has the file name listed, so I can just create that, make a folder into it, and just drag and drop. So that's fine. Oh, this one has a QFS file. That would be a vid wall. So I'm gonna do that. Which one is this for again? Oh, that's the one. Because I couldn't tell by the thing at first until I clicked on it. Alright, we'll drag that in. Close that. Alright, this one's the good one, the interesting one. And the reason I'm doing this is because it's to show how easy it is to do. You just put it in a couple folders, which usually it'll tell you where to put it, and it's very easy to do. So that's why I'm kind of doing it here. Save data. Why should I import the car using that? It's a bit weird. I mean, I can probably just put it here. That should be okay. This one has a little bit more going for it, which is odd. I wasn't particularly expecting that, to be honest. But I'll just do this just to be safe.
Hey Thunder, you're kind of keeping track of the whole Bitcoin stories.
Nope.
Oh, well, anyway, you know that they're currently worth quite a bit of money, right?
They're what? Sorry?
They're worth quite a bit of money now. And in 2010, there was this one guy, and he bought a lot of Bitcoins, but they had no value back then. So he successfully traded 10,000 Bitcoins for a pizza. And today's price, those 10,000 Bitcoins would be $124 million.
Jesus.
Hope that pizza had gold flake sprinkles and was baked with cocaine, someone said.
Alright, well, here's some of the cars that I added. So, this one I've used before. Oh, the thing didn't work. That's a shame. Oh well, no biggie.
Ooh, Dodge Viper.
Yeah, I don't know what... There's supposed to be a thing there, but it didn't show up for some reason, which is... Ow. Which is a bit weird, but oh well. Not particularly a big deal. I will probably fix that on my own time. This is the one that was posted a month ago, apparently, so it's one of the newest... It's one of the newest mods on the site. Actually, actually, you make it your own color, too, which is kind of cool.
Ah, the General Lee.
But yeah, whoever did this one put quite a bit of work into the mod itself. That's kind of cool. Oh god, it's listed twice. Thankfully, it shows up first though, so that's good. This is the F1 GTR that people who played the PS1 version probably recognize better. It's the 1997 Longtail. And where's the last one? It's at the bottom here.
That's actually a great model.
Just because I saw one of these and I was like, you know what, I have to put it in the game.
Ooh, TVR.
Sagaris.
Whoever did this though did not do a very good job with the colors. You are locked to like one of 3 different colors, and you cannot even put a custom one on. That's a bit dumb. Anyways, so what I'll do, well, let's get the Viper out.
We'll do a hot pursuit.
No, we'll do a hometown race, just because I don't have a lot of time left. 2 laps, and let's just for the lulz, let's put the Viper against a Corvette.
That's probably not even going to be a challenge. That's an AA car versus an A car.
As you will find out, yeah, this probably won't be fair at all.
And he's gone.
Mm-hmm. The reason why I chose this particular Viper mod is I've used this one before. This is, in terms of car mods, for the age of this mod back in this was from 2002, it looks very nice for its time, and it drives amazing. And the person even back in '02 put the detail where when you hit the brakes, there's also a red light that appears at the Viper emblem, which is true to the real car.
Really?
Yep, the Viper emblem lights up on the real car.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I'm kind of, and there's even some damage. It's just visual damage. I turned the mechanical damage off for this. I just leave the visual on so you could just see though that the mod has it. It takes a little bit to get used to this one, personally, in terms of the handling, but once you got it down, it's very effective. You'll pretty much beat any AA class car with this. This thing is really fast for the class.
It's kind of like the bonus Porsche.
Yeah. Anyways, so there's that. So I got a General Lee next, which is apparently only an A class. And what do I want to pair it then with? Let's just pair it with a. We'll pair it with the bonus Camaro. I think that would be the closest thing in my mind. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to show the Viper in career mode. Thank you for reminding me. I'll do that just after. I'll do that in a bit.
Because the Viper has upgrades?
I've never driven this mod before because it's so new. Man, does it shift slowly.
You should have driven this car in hometown.
Oh, the handling is not the best. Gotta be honest. I'm thinking
But
this.
then again, it is a classic muscle car.
I'm thinking the person who made this had it more in mind for people who wanted to go in a drive with it rather than proper racing. Jesus. Anyways, I think it's enough of that. I'm not particularly dinging this. Anyways, let's look at the McLaren that I put in and pair it with the McLaren, the standard McLaren.
And do the racetrack.
Oh, I should have. Oh, yeah, I should have seen if it could do the horn. I'll get it out again afterwards. Well, apparently that McLaren has a much better start.
Oh.
Got a champion difficulty, so. Doesn't take long for me to get right back up to speed and past it. Ow. Should have gotten one of AJ Lethal's mod. He still makes active mods for high stakes. But I'm on a bit of a quick like I said, I don't have a lot of time left, so I didn't want to have to scour through to get to someone.
Angels just started his stream. Generic award show time. Let's do this.
I thought that when are you planning on streaming again? Sunday or tomorrow?
It's maybe Monday, honestly. Because I might give the weekends like my days off to relax.
Alright. I'll see if I can, if I have a working version of Porsche lying around somewhere.
Alright, and now let's finish up with the TV art. And then just
Oh yeah.
and then I'll
Porsche Unleashed.
and then I'll go into career mode and I'll see if any of them apart from the Viper have mods, because I know the Viper does.
Ah yeah, Porsche Unleashed with the factory driver mode.
Oh, this TV art gets off quick. Now, for AA, I just paired it with. Also, just me, does it sound like the fucking Porsche Carrera GT from Most Wanted almost? It's not exact, but kinda does. Oh my god, the handling is like really sharp on this thing.
I just don't like the look of the car. Never gotten into it.
Yeah, I can understand.
I mean, you also had like the TVR, what is it, the 12 speed? Is it called the 12 speed? I don't even know what it's called. It was in Test Drive 5. I have to look it up now. Yeah, it was called the TVR 12 speed. That one was looking sick.
TVR Speed 12.
Yeah, that's the one.
But yeah, that TVR is surprisingly good. Might have to hold on to that one, despite the color problem. Anyways, I'm gonna get the charger back, the General Lee, just to see if it can do the horn, and then I'll show the Viper in career mode.
Ah, you had to check if they had the panels Esperanto.
Yep, it does the horn. Anyways, what did you say?
If they have the panels Esperanto as a car.
I can. Again, though, like I said, I don't have a lot of, almost said money, a lot of time left.
No, money you have plenty.
150,000 for a Viper in the career mode. How much is the General Lee in career mode? Oh, 25,000. I'm just gonna find out if any of these have like any. Wait a minute.
How much is
the colors aren't technically correct. This is correct. It says orange, red. I mean, this is more like white than silver, but fair enough. This is black, but the color is blue. This is yellow, but the color is black, and then this is green, but the color is yellow. That's a bit of an oversight.
Well, with the amount of money you have, who the hell's counting?
Wow, 500,000 for the Sagres, and that thing's not even AAA class. Good job, modders. Anyways, let's show off the Viper's upgrades, because it does have some. So if you put the first one on, you get these kind of wheels, or whatever, that kind of exist. You put the second one on, you get a bit of an aero kit. Kind of makes it look a little more like a Viper GTSR slightly when you do that. And then if you put the third one on, you pretty much have almost exactly a Viper GTSR. It looks really cool, fully done up like this, I have to say.
Yeah, looks good.
Anyways, General Lee, can you do anything to this? No. Oh, no wonder why it handles so bad. Look at that handling set. That is atrocious. It's worse than the fucking La Nina.
Dear God. You know, the guy who made the mod that clearly wanted it to be like a classic muscle car.
In other words, undrivable.
Yeah, no wonder why the TVR did so good. This one is just... This is like a AAA car in AA class.
Holy shit. That's quick.
What? Wait a minute, excuse me? It just took my existing F1 GTR, the one that I got from the mod, and it turned it into the regular one. The one that's not a mod.
Eh?
Okay. Thank you, game, for doing that, apparently. Was not expecting that. Am I missing one? Oh, right! There is one I'm missing. I didn't even notice it show up. I did put it in the game, but I didn't see it pop up. That's a good question. Where is it? Okay, yeah, there was one more that I put in the game. It's not even here. There was like a 92 Mitsubishi 3000 GT mod that I found. It didn't even show up.
Oh.
Let me go into single player mode just to see if it's there. It's not there. Let me look at this real quick. I'm gonna check my files to see if it's there. Should be. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Okay, hang on. I might have done it wrong. Let's open that back up. Yeah, I did a mistake. I fucked up. Let's go back in here and fix that. Don't know why the Viper one still didn't show up here. Oh. Oh, I must have put it in the wrong thing. Oh well. I will get that back up and I'll try to show it off. Of course, the game's adjusted its audio again for like the 10,000th time. Okay, I fixed the problem. Cause so now, if I decide to go there, there it is. It's a double A class car, really? That's a bit much. Like double A, really? That's a bit crazy.
I love to mod this one in Underground too. Had great handling as well.
Wow, its stats are pretty good, actually. Alright, let me actually just look at it a little bit against the skyline. Phil? For a mod this old, this actually looks quite nice.
Does it have interior shoot?
Nope. Oh dear. Okay, maybe it wasn't as good as I thought.
Boom.
Oh, you put it in a tree.
Yep. But since, you know, curiosity, I will find out how much. That's very exact. 40,900. Can it be upgraded? No. Oh well. Well, I'll do one more thing then. I think is it this one? No, it's the wrong one. I think it's this one. Just to end off the stream, I will do like a high stakes with the Viper, with a fully upgraded Viper, just to show it off. Because then after this, I really gotta go. I'm going to Diablo apparently.
Final race.
Yeah, the Viper actually has an interior view, which is cool.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, the Viper is just really good for this class. It just leaving that Diablo behind. I think that it took the visual damage only into career mode. I don't think there's any mechanical damage now. Which is fine with me. But yeah, like, in all honesty though, like, the way this Viper drives, it drives a lot like it's nearly like a AAA class car, but it's in AA class. I gotta look. Since there's like multiple Viper GTS mods, I'm curious to look at some. Maybe one day I'll have to just sit down and try all the other ones out and see how they compare to this one, because this is still the best one I've used so far.
It's the final lap.
And you're already 10 seconds ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a challenge.
Nope.
It's not high stakes, it's not even low stakes, it's no stakes.
Yep. It's just an already eaten steak.
A very well done steak.
Now that's just nasty.
Sit steaks.
Curious as to what lap time I'll get here.
Yeah, I think Kinnick Park is still one of my favorite tracks in high stakes.
Yeah, it's a good
Just
track.
has a very good flow. And Dolphin Cove also.
Wow, a 1 minute 16 flat. So yeah, there we go.
Congratulations. You have won. Move on to the next circuit.
Anyways,
Congratulations.
so yeah.
You have one scar.
So I thought I'd show off some mods and stuff, and there you go. Anyways, though, that's high stakes done. Not really much else to show off here, so next time I stream, probably Monday, I will be showing off Porsche Unleashed. We'll be kicking off that. We'll be doing the PC version. We'll probably be starting with the factory driver, then we'll get into the career mode stuff in that game. I think it just makes sense to show factory driver first, personally.
Yeah, factory driver is the more fun also.
But yeah, so yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. Sorry that the stream isn't as long. I just got things I have to do tonight, so that's kind of important for me to be doing. So I got to go do that. But thank you guys so much for stopping by for the period of time that I've been here, and I will catch all of you later. And also,
Right,
if you want to subscribe to my Twitch, please feel free to, because hey, being affiliate now means that you get such things like that. Anyways, thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.